And we're back in. Back into the game. Back into Street Fighter. Last time we finished the main story. And now we are doing some cleanup. We're gonna try to get Hunter maxed out, so I need 2 levels. Speaking of which, that means I need this. Style boost. Oh, yeah. And we're gonna do the rest of the side quests, and we're gonna try to find and fight the stronger enemies. We're gonna have to get levels too, but once we have level 20 Honda, we're gonna focus on levels. It's gonna mean to join some kind of sumo restaurant. You Edmund Honda student? Wow, no kidding. If you're really a student, then answer me this. Isn't it just Yokan? Are you funny? Can't be tiramisu. Tiramisu is... What? It's tiramisu? Really? Really? He's an Osaki, he's not Yokozuna because he doesn't play by the traditional rules, so he's never made the rank of Yokozuna. Which, let's be honest, if Street Fighter was real, he absolutely could take Yokozuna. He hasn't made Yokozuna yet, yeah, because he doesn't play in any tournaments and he doesn't confide to the traditional rules. Before we came to this town, running a bathhouse? By student, adopting on I don't know. Oh, that's nice. And who are you? You are wearing an ornamental sumo belt. Woof, woof, woof. Without any upper body gear, that's a lot of XP. 8000 XP is a lot of XP. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's a lot of XP. 1 second. No. Yeah. Okay, got it. Fixed it. Done it. Okay, so we need some levels, is what we need. Gerald Baldy, which sounds like Garibaldi, which is a very good character from Babylon 5. Can we get this? Are we gonna miss it? But here, no, wait. It auto home Manon. There we go. Oh, it's just a silver nugget. I mean, money is good, but it's not. Oh, right, I should fight them. I should fight them before I talk to them to get the XP. Trade hits, command throws. I just want the XP, but how do I trade hit? Come on. He just wants to throw me. I forgot to do the damage down. Well, that's bad. Was that not a trade? That was not a trade. How was that not a trade? That was absolutely a trade. Well, whatever. It could have been a lot more XP, but who are you? Scouting for employees. I'm supposed to have designing bonus in store for me. Is there? Let's see some cash. Sure. Suited, never stacks. Cool. Head over. You can keep the cash. Just wanted to see if you were serious about this whole thing. What level are you? 86th. You are 86. Gerald Baldy. Meow. We're gonna do it right this time. We're gonna go and eat some stuff. And we're gonna do it right. Or we can't. Can't fight? Let's about something. Look for nice. In that case, let's sell this with sumo. Okay. Unique strengths, throw strengths, kick strengths, punch strengths. Let's do punch strengths. L. Treat hits. I did not press forward. How did you do a command throw if I didn't even press forward? How do I trade hits? Do we do it with impact? Does that count? No, it doesn't count as a trade. How do I trade? Was that a trade? How was that not a trade? I hit her, she hit me. Isn't that a trade? I hit her. She hits me at the same time. Isn't that the definition of a trade? I don't understand. That should have counted as a trade. Hmm? A heavy kick? No? Forward heavy kick? Yeah. Is it a different kick? Weird. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't work. Sounds pretty sweet. Seems like the kind of experience that could really toughen me up. You already have sumo. Thanks for the invite. Let's go back. Back again. I missed so much good XP simply because I didn't like the tradesman. I hit her at the same time she hit me. Isn't that the definition of a trade? I don't understand. I don't understand the game sometimes. How that didn't count as a trade. Things hopping around here. It's all thanks to you, so hey, thanks a bunch. Oh, that's right. When you edit, how about saying hi to our new apprentices? After all, you scouted them, might as well give them the shikona too. Where am I? Okay. Rivals, a vital thing to have. My rival Zangief, the pro wrestler, remarkable with even more remarkable muscles. Neck and neck in skill, but when it comes to popularity, I think I win by hand. Do you? I think Zangief is more popular than you, Honda. Sorry. I think that's Rock Park, Edamon. Okay. I need to talk to Ken and Luke. Okay. Guess I'll talk to Ken and Luke. Also, I need this again. Fighting style isn't something I can teach to just anyone who asks. Its roots are ancient. Some of these techniques are dangerous even. Got to really know what you're doing if you're gonna use them. Yeah, that's... Am I being stupid? Oh, I am being stupid. Am I? Okay, I was stupid. Okay, never mind. Just actual dum-dum. I'm just an actual dum-dum. Okay. Then we go into Nishal. And we need to go to night. Nashe. Oh, it's called Nashe. Okay. It's called Nashe, which is interesting. Hey, you, here's the thing from your dead brother that I killed because JP knew about the bomb because of me. Whoops. This is Bosch's. Thank you. Where he is now? I'm sorry, but I don't know. How does she not know that the guy that blew up was it in the moment thing? He can't be. But he's gone. You're lying. Bosch said he was strong, said he was gonna make Nisha a better place. He'd be back to what thing in the world could happen to him, and it's still for me to come back. So I gonna believe in him. I'll wait for him to come home forever and ever. Well, crap. Well, crap. Outcome damage boost. Yeah. Well, crap. Sorry, girl, but he ain't coming back. Oliver. Holy crap, 12,500 XP. Whoa. That's a lot of XP at my level. Are they also strong? I guess. I know, but those two being 70, but if it's 80, this is also 80. This guy has to be 82, right? Where are you? No, you're 72, okay. Fast travel, we're going to Subar. That's where GP is gonna be. And that's one side quest. That's right here. Hey, Kalima. Why are you level 62? Really? Let's look at the details. You saw it for yourself, up close and personal. Allow me to leave you with these parting words. Bosch is strong. But of course, you probably know that better than anyone. Seeks to draw innocence into the web of lies. We must devise a method to diffuse his madness. Let's see, what can we sell? 3 of those is good. One of those is good. And we can buy... No, that's enough. I'll have a bikini though, okay. It's only a 4 level difference. Talent combo, I can safely do this, and then I'm gonna do... Nice. That tracks? Could you stop? I'm trying to do a level 2 combo here. That's one more hit. Oh, it's a command grab. No. I always time it too badly. Yep. There we go. Timed it. Survive untacted would otherwise result in knockout. Wow, really? Huh. Activate when vitality is over a certain value. What do you mean over? Shouldn't it be under? Like you could use this and this. I need attack boost. All moves really. Defense boost. No style boost. Hey, don't talk to me. You'll have to face my fist first. Okay. Defeat 9 seconds or less. That's not gonna happen. Alright, that was the combo. Oh, awkward. Very awkward. Wondering about the spooky voice in the ruins. The whole thing is quite bizarre. My eyes must have been playing tricks on me because I swear I saw someone back with there. Seems like the path is blocked off though. Well, not for much longer it isn't. Never mind, it is for much longer. Okay, where do we need to go? I need to go up, okay. Can I go in? No, I can't, okay. Goodbye. What? What the fuck did you do? Nope, you're not. No, you don't get to decide anything. Looked at the ruin thing. Blocked off. Half the ruins. Cliff City. Real dangerous. Love to investigate back there, but man, what a conundrum this is. What to do? Just give me entrance to it. Answer us in the heart of love? What? Oh. Thanks for the combo. So you're gonna have to go talk to him then. Yeah, that's down. That's down. JP. J to the P to the E. If the fog clears, you can see the old district from here. He has a cat stuff. Oh, it's his alternate outfit. It's a far cry from flourishing, but it's nonetheless a place the teeming masses of nature call home. To build a fighting arena while leaving such a teeming nexus of humanity to languish is twisted. I suppose that's what you're thinking. How much you feel about it? Such debasement is the very nature of growth itself. For something to thrive, something else must wilt and wither. Fact of life easily understood to a fledgling fighter such as yourself. Who you are seems of little concern to me. If it is power seek in power, I will instruct. I have but a single request, no need to worry, it's quite trifling. And that would be? Net zit de loose, hit a low. Okay. So he grants you Psycho? So he grants you Psycho power. What's his amnesia? The bomb of Psycho power. The bomb will detonate after period time damaging the opponent. I don't think I've ever seen this move. area of Psycho Power, effective for taking on additional damage combos, so it's a way to get your opponent off you. I don't think I've ever seen that move. Dun, 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 dun. Physical combo is such an irrational thing. Having strike down your foe, you open yourself to attack as well. If your goal is to see another human laid low, there are far better methods available, and yet. Head of the international NGO responsible for many successful investment projects and the man band Nature's present prosperity, JP's pseudonym, real name background unknown, has a beloved kid named Cybele. Baruto Psycho Power. Game's fighting set to be a lost martial art. Its tooling lies in Psycho Power driven surprise attacks. I mean, okay. Oh. No, we are not selling this anywhere. I should have eaten. What am I doing? I can eat. What am I doing? Wait. Oh, they don't give... Yeah, okay. That's fine. Stop. These areas of limbs I'm here to investigate. We can what look, just get lost already. Cancel projectile, which I can do with down punch. Combo is 8 more damage. Yeah, that's one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Inputs. There we go. I need to practice the combo again. Just experiment, spend so much time and effort spreading the silly rumors to sort the guards off my tail. Could this happen to me? Well, that's finally level 19, I guess. Wow, that's 18k Sunny. So how do we get... like this? Come on, come back here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Diamond crystal. And like this we can get over here. That's an item. That's an item. Fighter's hoodie top. Do I have that? Yeah, that's exactly what I already have. Was that it? Was that where was I supposed to go like this? I guess. Then over there. Then up here. Yeah, that's how what I'm supposed to do. Too bad. Oh, come on. Yeah. What? I already thought. Never mind. Yeah, I'll bring you. Doesn't ghost, just some thief. Without this, we mentioned treasure. Maybe there's something deep in the ruins. We block it off since it's so dangerous, but feel free to check it out as long as you watch your step. Spots you haven't been to yet. I've been to those spots now. Oh, I can totally move up here. JP. I see. That leads me back into my basement. Okay, so that's all of that done. Which means we only have this and the... It's weird. I won't have to complete this to get this completion, but this has a completion, but so you can complete it. Otherwise there wouldn't be a key out here. And that means I need to grind, and that means I'm in the right place. That means I need XP boosts. And that means... Why isn't there an auto rickshaw point up here? Oh, there is. Oh, I have it. I'm in episode 8 of Roxy? Who is Roxy? Oh, Roxy's down there, okay. Yeah. It shouldn't be here. Ah, it's 87, okay. Let's go here real quick. And then I guess we're gonna have to grind. Oh, I can get the earrings as well. Okay, I guess I'll fight her again. Just recover vitality, okay. And those don't give XP, so that means I pretty much have to do this. Then do this, and XP boost M, style XP boost XL. Style XP M, XP boost S. I don't want to travel just to gain an XP boost higher than M. Okay. I guess, what is this master action? Is it the illusion? Amnesia? No. Wrong button. XP boost, and I guess we take this. Ah, Lassie. Nice. Lassie's good. Then we go here, and then we're gonna fight. Without any headgear on. Don't move like that, dude. 177. Nothing. 7-hit combo. What else? Nice. Okay, forget about it. He doesn't want none. I hate reversals. Be it trap reversal or regular reversals. Stupid, they're stupid. Goodbye. I fucked around too much. And consequently, I found out. I pressed the button. Oh! Right, yeah, the damage. Wait, the HP didn't reset? Why? Why didn't the HP why did the HP not reset? Is that in leg equipment? No, is that any headgear equipment? File. No. Apply all. Do I need my special moves? I don't. I don't have that much I can use anyway, even if I get more. Now I need levels. Oops. That was bad. Come on. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. No, do the thing. You know, the thing. Never mind. This is gonna take some time. This is gonna take some time. Okay. That counts. Okay. Now get the hell away from me. Okay. Very well. Commit to memory the following move. Jonobog. I wonder if that would work on Scrapyard. Question for you: do you believe in this world to be just? I do not. To a realist and no perspective. There are exceptions, of course, but I believe man is fundamentally good. Said the guy who wanted to blow up a child. By trusting each other and building mutually supportive societies, humanity has prospered. Goodness inspires enmity and trust in others. It is a survival tactic employed by the human race. Which raises the question, what is evil? Perhaps evil refers to expropriating the goodness of others for one's own end. Like you do? Myself? I'm merely one of the world's minuscule many, striving every day to do good. I should put the gigantic X on the screen right now. Not like everyone else. That is now. Discussed this before, but it bears repeating. Physical combat is an irrational act. You work tirelessly to master that irrationality. It's all quite alien to me, must concede, but if this is what you want, I won't stop you. You wish to test your mettle? Well, be my guest. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting about doing that. Come on, just do the crap. I want you to do it, crap. Overdrive, this is the overdrive up. Wow, really? You say that? You can't do that while? Oh, it was in block stun. No, it didn't. I didn't actually hit him. I can't get the crab out. I did a quick recovery. Come on, get the crab out. Why won't you get the crab out? There we go. There we go. One moment. Okay. Anti-combat combat is a brilliant way to learn. Yeah, let's go together if you are so inclined. That is what you wish to call me, but I'll miss go right ahead. You can do power for you, go ahead and try it. Check a burn, send it flying at your opponent, checking your opponents and causing damage at long range. Trüglauf. How's your psycho power progressing? Show me. Well, I don't have. Right, I needed to block. I needed to parry that. There we go. Finally got that. Come on, give me the grab. Well, that's that then. Asking I'll be the first to tell you, I don't believe my skills in combat to be particularly exceptional. Of course, I don't believe him to be a tiny lacking either. Jonabok. Do I have to max out every master? Oh, I am maxed out. Okay. Do I have to max out every master to get the last mission? To finish the last mission? Because if that's the case, I'm not gonna do it. Let's finish off 100 then. Yep. Interesting name, my man. He's been looking to tussle? Yeah. Let's learn. I thought I blocked right. There we go. I took that one fair and square. Okay, it's finally here. I've trained you in the art of sumo, giving you a ring name, out of Zephyr beating me in a match. And prove you were the 6 to become the true power samurai. But we've already fought right there. So well done. I see you've been following the HTTPs to the letter. All you need to do is dedicate yourself to training, improving yourself as a sumo wrestler. Yeah, I need to train. E-Honda. Throwing Sankiev is appropriate. His level 3 is really good. Visually, I mean. Feeling hungry. Don't be shy with the chunkables after this. First, I'm gonna. I like part of the end final bout. It's back punch. Okay. Yep. Come on. What? I pressed. I disagree. I pressed throw at the same time he did. God damn it. I'm bad. Come on. Woof. Fuck. Bad. I'm just bad. That's just all there is to it. I'm just bad. God damn it. Wrong side. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Bit of a slump, huh? But don't shade the path. Seems like a long, nice soak. Yeah, I need to beat him. I guess I'll just grind this. Let's see, what's my GPU doing? It's doing whatever. Okay, he has a small level advantage, but that's not the issue. The issue is that I'm just really bad at. I don't understand. How is the... Wrong button. Does the level difference really matter all that much? Yeah, I'm just way worse than the CPU. Okay. No, what am I talking about? Um, okay. 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 I guess I'll draw. Yeah, I need to write this out. What is this? Street water. Interesting that this guy has a sword. Is it part of the moveset? Also feel like he does way more damage, even if... Yeah, but first of all we need to... I tried to toss Koi, but it didn't work. Didn't work again. I thought I blocked the opposite way. Okay, I blocked low. Why did I do that? How can he recover from that so fast? How can he recover from the headbutt so fast? Yeah, no chance. Why did you not jump? I pressed jump. Why did you not do sumo jump? Do I need to go to training mode? This feels like a moment where I need to go to training mode. This feels like a moment where I need to go to training mode. Because how did he do headbutt into sumo? And how did that not... Hello? You're not doing any of the inputs I'm telling you to do. That was really strong. It also took literally all of my gauge. Yeah. Can't do anything. Don't know what to press. I did not press that. How did you... Okay, it doesn't work. Why does it not work? I wanted to do the level 1 super and it didn't work. It just wouldn't work. I tried it 3 times to get the level 1 out and it just wouldn't come out. The inputs are still so ugly. So fucking ugly. Absolutely goddamn abysmal. Guess the only thing I can do is grind. I mean, it still should take the tutorial to understand what the fuck is going on. How was that not a... I don't understand. Sometimes the inputs just don't seem to work. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong side of the stream too. Really? Okay. Medium punch. Wrong direction. So bad. Yeah, okay. Let's forget about that for now. What a... Okay. Right. I need a lot more levels for that. Also, there's a level 3 here. Let's check that out real quick. Also, we should check it out with Manon style using DJP level 1. Let's see if that even does anything. Pretty tricky. Yes, let's go. So yeah. Press the wrong button, of course. Hello? It's forward, forward, light punch, forward, lunge point, forward, lunge kick, forward, light. Why does it not come out? Swear to God, the bottom right of my D-pad is cursed. It just won't work. I'm trying so hard to get quarter circle forwards and it doesn't. It's not worth doing. It's not worth doing. My heavy nobles do way more damage. Well, we've completed that. Manon style. Let's not. We are using. Where is it? Point of smasher. And then we're going to go back to. Where are you? Honda, there you are. Then we need to farm levels is the problem. Also, I need to get gooder. And the account is still waiting for a Nature, or wherever. I found it. Yeah, that's right. So, we've done everything there is to do. In that case, I've got just a place for you. Battle Hub, it's a place where fierce fighters because the cool brother, yeah. Get there from the world map too. Check if you're punching. It's a white world out there, you see. Zip 6 key art. What's that look like? Oh, that's the Popeye. That's the Popeye thing. Okay, so that means that the only mission that's left is the Fighty Mighty. And to do this, I need levels. The question is how. The question is how. They are a little too high level. And I'm bad. Wait, what level are they here? Because I can get the XP boost. Right, I can get the XP boost delivery. What level are they in there again? I could just go in through the front door if I'm not an idiot, which I am. If they are 50 at night, that would be really good. No, they're only 30 right now. Okay, so what if they're 50 at night? Okay, let's get back to here. Let's see what level they are now. We're going through the front door, it's faster. That's what it's there for. But they're 40 something, right? Wonder if the XP boost compensates. That's 40. Hmm. $800 XP. Would not say that's amazing. But the elevator is back up. Style, no, I need... Wait, I can get style XP, but not regular XP. Crap. Wait, then where do I get regular XP boost? Just in... Huh. Just in Asia? 42. Yeah. They should spawn in more copycats, right? $800 XP. I guess that means I should go to Nation. Let's go here, get the XP up, and go to Night. Nice. Okay. It's called nice. Let's see. XP, style XP, but regular XP, I'm... Yes. Was it not in nice? No, it wasn't. Where did I get the big XP game boost? If it wasn't here and wasn't here. And wasn't here. Right, then I do have to go, unfortunately, to the Sulhal entrance, because that's where the higher level mobs are. During the night. I'm doing the day right now. That's bad. Oh, my drive gauge. Bad. 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 How is that? Even later. So bad. So bad. So bad. So bad. Omega lol. Weird. Always too early. There we go. One. No. There we go. Like a Tigris. K and L. Yeah, what am I doing right now? That's a good question. Shota. Not a Shoto, but a Shota. But he has the Ken moveset, theory anyway. Hey Larissa, you look like you could be a good test subject for my level 2. Well, I did it second try, which is cool, I guess. I mean, it is cool. Jump. How did you not? Come on. You should watch a piece. No. 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 Hmm. Oh, jump too late. Come on. Oh, jump too late. No. Come on. Mm. Come on. It was obviously too early. That should have been pretty good. Come on. Okay, bad. There we go. What? Okay, that should have worked too. Yeah. Hmm. I need so much XP. So little time. I wonder what the, I mean, this is the highest level area technically. At night, I mean, that's what I punched. That's what I kicked. Um. Dun, 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 dun. I need a level. Okay, but I'll be honest also. I can improve technically. I should improve technically. I should improve technically, so I should try, right? To not get hit by the lower level enemies and beat them basically without taking damage, that kind of stuff. Like that. Except when she does that and I can't do it anymore. Okay. And my game is not at fully 60. I keep forgetting that there is the impact. Oh, it just only works, right. It only works if the enemy is attacking me, not if I'm attacking them. Right. That makes sense. Should have blocked. There's a moment when you land where you land that you can block technically. Huh! You can punch him down. That's kind of funny actually. Huh. Hmm. Wait, what? What are they doing out there? They're just dancing. They're just enjoying life. Okay. That does a crumple. Interesting. I guess because it's an overhead technically then. Yeah. I guess it's because that's an overhead technically. View is 0, 0. That's so funny that I had to do. There's nobody that Ryu style. Ryu style. Nobody. Nobody has Ryu style. 0 people. Hmm. Huh. Kikoshon. I mean, that's also pretty good. Sonic Hurricane, of course. Shot of the Earth. Show Force. It also has invincibility on startup. But this goes way further. This can be done in the air, that's the thing. Jonah Bog. Like, I like Arabesque. It looks interesting, but it's only one head and it's kind of weird. Who else would be cool? Sangiev. Ken is pretty cool, all things considered. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Now that I suddenly have no goals anymore, not a lot of goals. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. I'm looking up on the side. I guess I'll exit for now to the training mode. Let's just let's make it so that I have seen all of the stuff here. I guess it's the JP second one, and what else? The E Honda last one? Yeah, that one, right. Okay, now we can go to the battle hub. Let's go to now to the fighting ground. And we're gonna look at character guides, E Honda, classic custom. We're gonna look at this. Hmm. 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 So there's no real. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna grind out the avatar. Yeah. Just looked up what everything I would have to do. So I'm not gonna grind out the avatar for now. But I do want to learn some stuff. But first, I'm just quickly gonna take a short break. Be right back. Actually, let's talk. So, I'm back. Let's talk the game for a bit. So, I also got some ice cream. So here's the thing. I like the world tour in concept. I've put quite a lot of hours into it because I'm a backtracky, completionisty type of guy. However, the world tour is extremely flawed. It feels like Baby's first attempt at a semi-open world game. Undercooked mechanics, like the master ability system. You get Shoryuken and spinning bird kick in the first couple hours. And then you basically don't need any other master actions. You don't. Like you would think if you're doing a Manon style build, that you would use the command grab master action to instantly get one stack on your metal level. It doesn't work. You don't get a stack. So, that move is basically pointless. Yes, it does a little bit more damage, but the pile driver does even more damage. Well, the pile driver from Zangief also does take up 3 bars, so Manon's command grab is more efficient in terms of damage to drive gauge. How the point is, the highest you're ever gonna jump is with Shoryuken. Shoryuken is the bar they set for how high you can jump with master actions. Which means the very first master action you get, which is the Shoryuken, is the tool you're going to be used for jumping throughout the entire game. Spinning bird kick is technically not the longest range. I think sumo headbutt goes just a bit longer. But you don't need sumo headbutt. So the first 2 tools you get in master actions covers your entire mobility for master action stuff. I think they missed a huge opportunity in making them not the thing. I thought when I saw the Blanca master action, which said machines go haywire, I thought immediately, it didn't even think about the fridges and the drones and the Roombas. They should have absolutely reacted to initiating a fight with the Blanca master action. They don't. Do not react. There's nothing special about using them against machines, even though the description says it does. Also, in the construction yard where Ken is, there's a generator you can turn on. And I thought, hold on, that's going to be a recurring mechanic where you can just turn on generators to do stuff, right? Maybe some timed stuff, and maybe there's some side questy stuff that you can only get past if you have Blanca's master action, because it's electricity maybe you need to power a generator for a certain amount of time to get from A to B, and you need to have Blanca's master action to do it. And the game basically tells you, oh, you don't have electricity, how do you get electricity? Blanca. Doesn't happen. Master actions undercooked as fuck, underutilized as fuck. Also, it is not obvious which ledges can be reached with a Shoryuken, which can't. That sounds like a minor nitpick, but it is not, because there's a lot of containers that look you can get on, but you can't. And there are some you can. So it's like, how do I know I cannot get on it? Well, I try it out and then I can't get on it. They're just tiny bit too high for a Shoryuken. which is fine. However, sorry, I'm spilling. I spilled some chocolate, no. Some iced chocolate, no. However, I wish the game has multiple things where there's arrows, right? That say, oh, you can go this way, you can this way, you can jump up this. I wish that the game made more visual indicators on what was shoryukenable, right? Like things you can jump on have a certain coloration style. Let's say like other games where there's often used like yellow or whatever. That way, you know, oh, that ledge over there has the color style, which means I can shoryuken it. Stuff like that, which is actually relatively new when it comes to visual indicators. Like that's something that got started in the 2010s. So, well, 10 years, okay, so not that new, but relatively speaking. But it's something that many semi-open world and linear games have done to indicate where you can go with your current moveset. And Street Fighter 6 has underutilized all of the movesets. Absolutely. I think there was more use for a Hadouken, for a ranged key attack. There isn't. It's just a ranged initiation. Or to shoot down a drone, which you can also shoot down using other attacks. Like sumo headbutt or whatever. The master actions, drastically underutilized, and the world around it, how you can, like, oh, you're giving me master actions that don't just go straight or up. You're giving me master actions that go diagonal. So I thought, oh, there's going to be places where I need to go diagonal up over a hole or something, up a step or something. There never is. There never is a situation where you need a diagonal up movement. But there are multiple moves that can do it, and it's never utilized. So master actions are unfortunately very undercooked. Customization is partially undercooked as well because let's say we have Honda right now. Honda is interesting. But in Street Fighter 6, Honda got a buff move called Sumo Spirit. It doesn't work on the avatar. That is a bug, or so you assume. The problem is there's multiple things that don't just straight up don't work. Like his his sumo walk forward has two different moves. It has the 3 slaps, or the 2 slaps with the slap follow-up, or it has the anti-air knock-up, or the what's it called? The launcher. You don't, as a custom avatar, you don't have the second order. You only have the 3 punches. Which means movesets are incomplete. Not only that, if you have a move that goes quarter circle forward and punch, you cannot also get a move that goes quarter circle forward, kick. They are mutually exclusive for avatars. And I'm not sure why. The same weirdness happens with level 1s, level 2s, and level 3s. Where level 1s always have light punch or light kick. Level 2s have always medium punch, medium kick. Level 3s have always have heavy punch, heavy kick. That is not the case for the regular moveset. That's bad. But I'm pretty sure there's some super arts that have different variations depending on which button you press. Right? I understand that you kind of have to differentiate, because if you get a level 1 that's forward punch and one that's under level 3 that's forward punch, then they would interfere with each other. So I understand separating level 1s, level 2s, and level 3s into light, medium, heavy button. I get that. But it also feels like you're losing something for some moves. I could be wrong about that. I've got that in the back of my head as if there is a super art that where you do lose something if you can't choose the button yourself. And the thing is, you can, or you should be able to. If you choose a super art, you can choose light, medium, or heavy. That would be ideal, where you click on it, you select it for your box, and then you can choose if it's the light, medium, or heavy. Maybe that's also something, I don't know. Or they do what they have done with the regular special moves, which is make them mutually exclusive. If it's a forward, level 1 and forward, level 3, you can't mix them. I still think it's weird. Well, it's a forward punch. Level 1 and the forward punch. Level 3, then you can mix them. But if it's a forward punch and the forward kick, then you can mix them. You should be able to mix them. But the current system doesn't allow this. So it's incomplete and there's some bugs in it. Again, Sumo Spirit doesn't work for avatars. It doesn't. So there's improvements to be had there. There's plenty of bugs in the visual aspects of the custom character. And I'm not talking clipping, I'm talking about strong visual oddities where parts just... You have a thin avatar and then the poncho, not the poncho, poncho does exist, but like a jacket, it's like twice your torso size for some reason. It just doesn't scale right to your body. And lots of items have this issue where they just don't fit your body proportions properly. And I don't really know why that is. Like there's some weirdness going on with how certain clothes go to your body, and it just there seems to be plenty of bugs there with plenty of items. However, I like that you can use sets. I don't like that sets don't contain the master style. Because I'm pretty sure if you change your master style, your build will change too. Of course, if you're doing a Shoto, you would want a different set of accessories or items of buffs, perks, than you would for a grappler. So the fact that the closed save system doesn't contain the master style is, in my opinion, a negative. Because closed builds typically also are bound to the style you're using for your master. And if you wanna use a different build for a different master, you would of course use a different build and then change your master. And it should change your master with it. That's my opinion. It should also save your master setting, which currently it doesn't. I don't think. Wait. Sorry. Am I talking bullshit? Actually, let me check. Actually, let me check because maybe I'm just talking absolute nonsense. I already know this dialogue. Yeah, I've already done this before. Not on main, but on the betas. Yeah. No. Freeze list, no. Can I not? No, I can. Status, there it is. Okay. Does it also save your master? No, it doesn't. Okay. We settled that. That's bad. To show what I mean with visual oddities, let's go to gear appearance. Also, the fact that they have transmog. Excellent. Anyway, so like, this is pretty big, right? It looks pretty big to the body, but it's kind of fine. But it's still like oversized. Like this is massive. Like look at how oversized this is. Like why is this so ginormous? Like this makes me look like I'm way bigger than I actually am, and I'm not sure why. Is it to prevent clipping between the under and over? Like the parts right here, like look at this. It goes here and then woof! Massive, massive bulge. Oh, it's because, yeah, like look, the armpit is here and it just bulges out. If you, yeah, well, if I lift my arm, then of course it will flatten out again, but it's like, they haven't quite figured out part clipping, so they did a lot of space in between the individual closes, so they don't clip through each other. But in doing so, they just made them look really, really fat. And honestly, that makes me want to make a really small torso build so the closes don't look fat. That's a bad thing. Like this looks so fat. It's so broad. Like it's so broad. Yeah, that's bad. That's definitely an issue. Also, I wish you could could the accessory position thing I wish you could adjust accessory position thing also with every other part. Not with the head and the foot part. Why? The head part? Because maybe you want to put like the helmet or maybe you want to. What if you want to rotate it, right? Yeah, it's gonna look really weird, but who cares? The game's already really weird. What if you want to rotate the television around? Right? Or rotate the turbine to be sideways. I guess not everything works, right? Like this obviously wouldn't work if you turn it, but there are some where I'm like, why can't I turn it? Why can't I do this? Where I have these options and I can just put the headpiece on how I want, right? Like this and then whatever, right? I wish I could this with everything. Not just the accessories. This would be a huge step up. Because instead of having just two really wacky things you can do, you have 5 more potentially. And I think that would be excellent. Maybe in the future. Also, I'm spamming through the menu and it's very slow. I'm sorry, but this is not really acceptable. Considering how many times you go from skills, then back to the key, and then back to the thing. This is too slow. The going from one menu to the other should be faster. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry, this is too slow. Honestly. I know these are nitpicks, small things, but still. You have enough nitpicks, they become an issue. And there's plenty of other nitpicks to be had about World Tour. Story, absolute, not good. There's some good parts. The cutscenes are fine. But continuities, it's really weird. Like, oh, you need to go to Italy to get a counterfeit thing that a random counterfeiter in Metro City knows, and then travel back from Italy to Metro City, which is in the US. So you're sending me across the world to get one doohickey. I'm not sorry for saying this, but outside of Metro and Nasha, none of the other locations should have been directly involved in the story. You shouldn't have been forced to go to Italy for a doohickey. No. It's really weird that you have to talk to Italy and back. You're traveling literally well. Going to Nasha makes sense because that's where the other center of attention is in this main story, and it is a big hub. So going there makes sense. And there's lots of stuff. Like I could list up more. Like the final tournament. Oh, you're up and you're in the ring. There's no animation of like the two, you and the other opponent, walking up the stairs too. And there's also no skipping, by the way. You can't skip the cutscenes. Well, some you can, but some. Can you skip all of them? It feels like some you can't, and also you can't. The fast forward through like there's 3 types, right? There's the regular dialogue, there's in-game cutscene with dialogue, and then there's the cutscenes, the pre-rendered cut. No, they're not quite pre-rendered because you have the custom clarity in it. So the pre-cooked cutscenes, they're non-interactable cutscenes. You have the regular cutscenes and then you have the regular dialogue. The problem is with the interactable cutscenes, they are not skippable and you can't fast forward your way through it very efficiently. That is also an issue. That's very bothersome, honestly. Because that's going to make repeat playthroughs very, well, bothersome. What was it? Yeah. The main tournament. You don't have the two people, you and your opponent, walking up the stairs to the thing. Like, you don't have like a quasi introduction to your opponent. You just up and you're in the ring, you're fighting. Like, even if you skip it, there should be something instead of just teleporting. Final Fantasy Remake, 7 Remake. In between the rounds, this also has like the arena thing where you can fight different enemies and at the end the Hell House, right? Every time you're sent back, you can talk to people, refreshen, change your build, like you could do in this. But unlike Final Fantasy Remake, every fight has an introduction. When you walk out into the arena, you've enemy, banter, etc. and go. In this, you talk to Punch. Punch says, let's go, and you're in the arena, you're in the fight instantly. And I don't think it should be like that. Personally, I don't think it should be like that. The transition should be smoother, with a mini cutscene in between. Speaking of in cutscene in smoothness, going in and out of fights, I understand that it's doing like a lot of trickery where you're basically roaming an impromptu arena, despawning all of the enemies and NPCs, and then you're spawning certain ones in and you let them run to the sides of the impromptu arena as quasi spectators, which is cool, but getting in and out of it is still kind of not getting in it is actually quite good. Out takes a lot of time because you have the finishing animations, the jingles finishes, and then slowly it goes away, and then comes the XP counter, etc., the Zenny counter, the achievements pop-ups, right? Very slow. In my opinion, that should be way faster, because you know you have won many seconds ago. The fight is already over many seconds ago, and you're just stuck in animation and waiting, and now you're released from the impromptu arena, and it's very slow. It should be faster. But those are like nitpicks. Yeah. But it there's lots of other things as well. Like day-night cycle. Why can you not choose a day-night from the world map? You're traveling from, let's say, King Street to Nashal. Why can you not choose to go to night Nashal instantly instead of just default going to day Nashal? That's an oversight. That absolutely isn't. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to choose day or night when going into the big hubs. You should. Speaking of the smaller hubs, I understand that those are basically just the stages, but I don't like that they're different from the regular semi-open world. You can't run, you can't use master actions, your camera is fixed. And I understand why. They are not designed to be 360 viewable, right? You can, because if you look the other way, you're gonna see a lot of, well, nothing, because nothing else exists. The stage is designed for one view, like one direction, right? I get it, but it's also a bit that the view is from below the belt. It goes like slightly up, right? It's not the regular behind the shoulders view. It's from below the shoulders, actually. So it's a lower view, and I don't understand why they do the lower view. I guess it's to simulate the regular camera from the 1v1, or from the battle camera, right? But you're not in a battle. You are running around the area, the arena, the quasi arena. So it should have the regular camera, even if it's fixed, right? But it should have the up above shoulder camera instead of the below shoulder camera like in the fight. It should have the above shoulder camera, regular running speed. And speaking of other things that are stupid, in my opinion, if you go to the edge of an area, be it in Metro or in King's Cross, King Street, whatever, if you go to the edge and it says, oh, go back to world screen, that should not pop up. Instead, you should be stuck with a line on the bottom where you can see, like, the closer you get, if you get close, a small line appears that shows the end of the area, and if you get close to it, a button prompt appears on the right or somewhere that says go to world screen. That then does the pop-up if you want to go to world screen. It shouldn't auto pop up and basically waste my time. It should only pop up when you decide to pop up, and for you to know, oh, this is the end of the area. If you get close to the end of an area, a small luminescent line should appear at the bottom. So you know this is the end, right? That's, I think, how should do it. It's faster, more responsive, and it's clearer. Because when I explored, right, how far does this go? Oh, pop-up, waiting for pop-up, waiting for pop-up, waiting for me to respawn. Okay, I'm respawned. And it's weird. It would be much more responsive and clearer to the player if it was visually indicated, oh, this is the end of the area. And if you want to leave, go to the world map, it should have the button prompt pop up on the right side to indicate, oh, you can go to world screen like this. And this should happen for Metro, Nation, and all the other locations. That way you can also just run around and you don't auto pop up to, oh, it don't automatically, like, because the areas are smaller in the master locations, right? You don't automatically just get the pop-up all the time because you're running around fast. By doing this change, you can run around fast, you can do master actions, it feels more responsive. Yeah, there's a lot you can do to improve World Tour. A lot. I think there's an extreme amount of potential here. But right now it's very jank, undercooked, questionable story beats. Like, final mission, Bosch dies. Yu sees that it is her brother that jumps at her, right? And then afterwards we go find her and say, oh, we don't know where her brother is. And it's, no. And it's like, did she not realize that it was her? It's possible that she didn't realize that it was her brother that jumped at her to grab the belt, right? But outside of the purple glow, he was the same. He had the same outfit, everything, same hair, same, like nothing else changed. So she could have recognized him, or maybe should have. So the ending of that quest is really weird to me, because there's no recognition from her that, oh, because it should have been in the news, right? There was an explosion, somebody died. Did JP suppress this? Did JP just say, oh no, there was a terrorist attack, but nobody died? And Bosch stats is just doesn't exist. I don't know. It's like, that's again some weirdness where I feel like the quest ends like with a whimper. Bosch dies, you talk to his sister, and the quest ends with a whimper where she has almost no reaction. Her dialogue is very flat. It's just, it could have been done much better, but this, it feels very underwhelming. I'll be honest, the ending feels very underwhelming. Also, it's really weird that you can just talk to GP and get his mastery. You just talk to him and he's like, okay, you fought me, beat me, nothing changed, I'm still here. And yeah, tournament, nothing goes on, but for some reason I'm staying here even though the tournament is done and nothing's... Like, I don't know, it's just... I understand why, because you need the JP... You need to be able to learn JP moveset, but the wait zone is just really weird, and how you get to it is really weird. Also, the JP cutscene is really weird. He gives you Psycho Power and you wriggle on the floor, and congratulations, you're enrolled. It's like, wait, we got from then we're wriggling on the floor, struggling with the Psycho Power he just handed to me, and then I'm enrolled, standing there as if nothing happened. It's like, this transition is also very stark, very off-putting. And there's many such situations in this game, but it's just from one to the next, it just doesn't fit together. Don't get me wrong, I like what they did with this game. I think they can do a lot more with this game. I think there's still a lot more potential in here, and it's not perfect by any means. Perfect. It's. What would I give World Tour? Without the multiplayer, I would give the World Tour in the non-Metacritic skills, because fuck Metacritic skills, they are biased as fuck. Like upwards trending, so 7 out of 10 is mediocre. No, 5 out of 10 is mediocre. But they're upwards biased. In a flat scoring system, what would I give HF6 World Tour separated from the multiplayer aspect? And the answer is a 6 or a 7. It's above average. It's not a bad single player experience, but it does feel like it's something I should have played 15 years ago in terms of mechanical depth. And I'm not talking about the fighting itself, right? I'm not talking about the raw SF6 mechanical gameplay. I'm talking about the semi-open world stuff, which just feels like there's a lot of quality of life that doesn't exist because this is an experiment. And they just haven't quite figured out a lot of QOL stuff that all the other games in the past 10, 15 years have. So it feels rough. It feels undercooked. A lot of the mechanics feel undercooked. Mastery, the world, the way things flow into each other, it's really weird. Also, I never put much thought into it, but honestly, the strength, vitality makes sense, but what does strength do? Punch strength, what's 719? Okay, vitality, 24,770. Okay, that's much how much I have, right? But punch strength, if I use a punching super, how much is 719? Is this like like how much more damage is it gonna do? Whereas like if I have 7 punch strengths and I do like 100 hand slaps. How much damage does it do if I had only 500 punch strength? How much would 100 hand slaps then do? Like, these numbers don't mean anything other than, oh, they should be higher. But what does higher do? Like, 700 is, like, this doesn't tell me anything. Is this good? Is 720 bad? Is 790 bad? I have a lot of throw strength, yeah, because I specifically have the plus 40 throw stuff. So I'm more like 754, which is still a lot, but how much is it? Like, this doesn't really tell me anything. So, like, and what's defense? Like, these stats don't really tell me anything. It's very, very, not mysterious, but obtuse. And there's lots more things that you can criticize the game for. So I can't in good conscience give the World Tour more than a 6 or a 7. Probably a 7. I should give it a 7, yeah. 6 is too low. No, 6 is definitely too low. What I'm talking about, 6 is too low. 7. Very flawed. It's not bad, but it has a lot of potential. A lot of potential squandered by the fact that it's very raw and undercooked. The story is just... I remember Street Fighter 5 stories, right? So I remember some of the Street Fighter 5 stories, and I remember those were really, really, really bad. Like, compared to those, World Tour is way better. World Tour is a massive step up from the Street Fighter 5 stuff that I've seen. But I wouldn't call it good. And that is an issue for a single player experience. And you were saying, oh, it's about the gameplay. Yeah, but the gameplay is rough. Not the mechanical core Street Fighter 6 stuff, but a lot of stuff surrounding it is very rough. So here's the thing. If Walter was executed perfectly, with a lot more QL, with a lot of the bugs figured out, with much better writing, with the better world integration, with the integration with the master moves, so a lot more master moves are actually do something instead of just doing Shoryuken and spinning bird kick 99% of the game. This game mode could have been a 9 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10. Mind you, it's still a fighting game, so there is a certain level of mechanical tightness that's off-putting. Right? Like, if you... Okay, we're gonna have to talk about... I guess we're gonna have to talk about Smash Brothers versus every other fighting game. The thing why Smash Brothers is so good from a casual experience is because it's very loose. The stages are insane. The items you can use are insane. Things are just very off-kilter. At the core, World Tour is still very hardcore Street Fighter. Yeah, you can fuck around with like this stuff and the special moves and the moveset, of course. And there's like some stuff here that's like buffs and like the one. Can I go back? Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, the drive stall that I keep forgetting exists. It's basically a slow motion move that you can use. You can turn your master actions into E-axis or overdrives. Very, very weird. But in the end, it's still very, very mechanically tight. I wish it was looser. Just go ham with it. You have the factory, zoom out the camera, have like 3 drones on 3 different levels. We have climbing mechanics in it, so let the character climb like it's Smash Brothers. I know people are gonna disagree with me on that, but if you loosen up the single player experience with stuff like that, you're gonna make a much more casual, enjoyable experience, and you can craft much more unique fights. Because if you can introduce a further zoomed out camera, yeah, you lose some like visual clarity up close, which you can change if you're like, oh, there's only 2 enemies left and you're up close, so the camera zooms in again, right? You can control this to a degree. But you can also create way more interesting fights than just, oh, it's a regular 1v between 1 and 7 people, or what was the most, like 8? Well, there's never 8 on the screen at the same time. There's at most 4, I think. 4 enemies and you. But if you created a much, like if you did it Smash Brothers, you loosened it up, you could introduce more stage mechanics. You could introduce mini bosses like, oh, you're in the factory and there's a furnace that continuously, like regularly spills out lava onto the floor. So you have to jump up to the middle section during the fight off enemies in the middle. But if you want the furnace to stop shooting shit on the ground, your goal is to get to the top, to hit stuff, kill it, while getting shot at by drones from different levels and enemies. Like you could do a lot more with what you have if you loosened it up further to not make it so hardcore focused. Because the hardcore focus will still be there every time you fight a strong singular enemy. But by loosening up Smash Brothers like, you have the ability to create much more engaging things. Like if you've played Nier Automata, there's also the factory, right? There's the factory setting where you go from, and the camera perspective is fixed, right? So you go from a front, then you go to 2.5D side screen to fully camera viewable, then you go just forward, just to the side, just angular scenes, right? And all of them can be like kind of handcrafted. You could have done that with that factory. As soon as you enter, the camera turns around and you are on a Donkey Kongish screen where the camera zooms out and you can jump down, you can run around. When you enter a fight, like things happen and so on. You can. Like this game has a lot of potential that is underutilized because it still clings on too much to hardcore 1v1 fighting game ideas. If they loosened up the experience, loosened up the fighting mechanics, they could create something truly special. I mean, this is already special, but this is like a 7, and they could legitimately just make something that's 9+ out of 10. Plus, you could make very much more interesting boss fights too. Like, there's like this guy in the lab has a robot, and the robot has an upper portion and a lower portion, so you have to like jump up to avoid the arm, and you can crawl up the arm to kick at the shoulder to disable the arm, and like you could do a lot of stuff. You know what else they can do? And that would increase the playability of World Tour and whatever else they plan with doing the World Tour tag immensely, and that is co-op. we already have the technology to have avatars in the same space. How about we have co-op adventures? A special mission like, oh, you have to work together with Ken or a friend, which would replace the NPC Ken, to fight up the master's buildings. You go from floor to floor to floor, and at the top, at the roof of the master building, you fight a boss together with Ken. And you can play it alone, you can play it with up to 3 more friends. With the co-op tag, with the multiplayer tag they have right now, they could do that. Right now there's only 1v1 avatar battles, but there's nothing preventing them from doing 2v2 or more avatar battles. Well, okay, more than 2v2 is going to be difficult probably because of networking. The netcode is probably not designed to be like that. But if they manage to implement that, they could legitimately just make non-hardcore PvP content updates that are bringing people back and are also gonna give people outside of the hardcore PvP environment, oh, they added a co-op thing, they added a challenge tower, they added a mini boss challenge for the lab, a mini boss challenge for the master tower. They could do stuff, content updates that introduce content that's enticing both for newcomers, casuals, and veterans, and FGC people. Using the avatar technology, both for single, co-op, and multiplayer. Right now there isn't. Straight up, if they introduce being able to play World Tour co-op, I will instantly increase the score from 7 to an 8 for World Tour. But as many flaws it has, as rough and raw and undercooked as much of the game is, co-op makes everything better. They have the technology. But what would happen is you go in World Tour, you invite a friend, their avatar lots in, you need to do like level balancing, right? So the friend avatar gets leveled down or up to the level of your character. And what you could do is you run around, you punch people. If your co-op friend gets into a fight, well, probably you get sucked into it too, or you can say, or if you're on a much different part of the map, it's like, oh, your friend is in a fight, and you turn around and see, oh, over there he's in a fight, and you see the arena from. It would break camera stuff like supers that have the cinematic cameras, right? And you would then be able to see the arena, which should be like blocked off from being walked in. But your friend would just walk up and as soon as he hits the impromptu arena, he would be like, well, do you want to join your friend in the fight? And you would go in and you would spawn in like in any mode. That would be absolutely incredible. And they have most of that tech already. They have most of that tech. And yes, it would be awkward to see like supers and stuff from a regular outside over the shoulder camera perspective. It would look off and awkward, but who cares? Actually, who cares? Because co-op World Tour would be absolutely fantastic. If they had mechanic, I sincerely hope they don't abandon the tech. They put a lot of time and work into the avatar stuff, into the hub stuff. So it's actually functional when compared to like all the Guilty Gear stuff, System Arc stuff, lobby. And you have the ability to create content specifically for avatar stuff. And from a casual perspective, which I am, they should 100 million% make sure they can create content that is also focused on casuals. But right now, Street Fighter 6, well, the end game is still PvP, right? And you have the battle hub with the arcades, right? And I guess the end game in World 2 is like beating the high level mobs for the World Mightiest side quest. But other than that, are they gonna add completable or repeatable content for casuals, for non-PvP stuff? Are they gonna add PvE stuff? Are they gonna add co-op stuff? Because if they do, this game will have a great future. I mean, it's already gonna have a great future because as a fighting game itself, as a hardcore fighting game, it's very good. Like, I like the drive meter. I like the characters. Like, I like Hound. I like Manon. I think it looks great, though. I'll be honest that the engine doesn't work quite well on my machine, so I'm having a lot of technical issues, especially when streaming the game. Unfortunately, but I'm not gonna, say that if you have a good machine, that if it runs well, it runs well and it looks good. So my personal technical issues aside, I think that's fine. Lots of potential here. Undercooked right now, but maybe 2-3 years. When the season pass ends, are they gonna end more content for single player stuff? Are they gonna end co-op stuff? I hope they do. I genuinely hope they add casual content, PvE content, co-op content. If they drop within the next half a year to a year the bomb that there's going to be some form of co-op, non-PvP, but actual you together with another player versus something else, it would be absolutely great, because that is absolutely one of the things that something like a fighting game has needed for a long time. And that's why I'm bringing up Smash Bros. Because Smash Bros. Has co-op stuff you can do. It's not PvP. Like, right? It does, right? Actually, let me check. It has co-op stuff, right? Yeah, the Spirit Board co-op stuff, right? It has co-op stuff in it, and I think that's fantastic. If they can introduce co-op stuff, this game will have a much longer future. Because if you have a friend that's a fighting gamer and he says, and you tell him, "Oh, I'm interested in Street Fighter. I'm intimidated." You say, "No problem. World 2 is fine, and I can help you. I can jump in. I can play with you." That would be an absolutely huge fucking boost and a huge W. Not just for Street Fighter, but for fighting games. Because if StarCraft 2 has shown anything, is that I guess I'm with StarCraft 2 now. StarCraft 2 was in decline for some time. And then it made a comeback. The reason why it made a comeback at some point, from a general player-based perspective, is because of co-op content. They introduced co-op missions with commanders that have specific abilities and buffs for specific army types. So you could play custom races, or basically like specialist races, like more like civilizations, like in Age of Empires, with commanders like in Warcraft 3, like heroes. And that co-op mode brought in so many new players that it almost single-handedly helped Blizzard continue development of StarCraft 2, even from a competitive esports perspective. It kept the game alive. because so many people flocked in for the co-op PvE component that they introduced. And I see it the same way with fighting games. It's one of the things where Smash Bros. Is so good. Well, it's also from a casual perspective, like it's not like it's very loose. And I don't mean like loose mechanically, because I remember Maximilian Dude saying like the difference between loose and tight from a fighting mechanical perspective, but I mean from what is possible to do. Fuck ton of items, right? The arenas transforming into wild, stupid things that are not balanced at all. That kind of thing. That's what I mean with loose. And that kind of looseness should be more in this game, in this World Tour, and co-op. And outside of World Tour co-op content. And if they do this, it's going to be good for fighting games in general, and it's going to be excellent for Street Fighter. Do I think they're going to do any of that? Well, that is a good question. No, I don't. Sorry, but I don't actually think that they're gonna do any of that. I don't actually think they're actually gonna do. I don't actually gonna think they're gonna do any of that. I hope they do. I hope to Gaben that they introduce co-op and other casual content, PvE content with mini bosses, and they loosen up the mechanics. I sincerely hope, because that would increase the potential that all of this has, all of this tech right here. So much potential, and I hope they don't squander it by just saying, oh, Battle Hub exists now, World Tour is done, goodbye, we focus on purely the 1v1 esports. If they do that, then they'll have squandered so much potential that they put a lot of effort in, and then just on the cusp of greatness. Because I'll be honest, that's the extra kudos. They are on the verge of greatness. From a casual perspective, they are. They just need to push a little more. And I know it's difficult, I know it's gonna take a lot of effort, a lot of resources, but I sincerely hope that they keep pushing this. More content. And I'm not talking about battle pass and costumes. I'm talking about actual content. Missions. Co-op and PvE. Introducing co-op to World Tour. That stuff. If they do that, I'm gonna come back to Street Fighter 6, absolutely. Even down the line, absolutely. But as it stands right now, I'm gonna train a little bit offline, a little bit online. Gonna come back when a new character comes out, but oh, and once my new controller arrives, that's like an actual fight pad with 6 buttons and a better D-pad, because this D-pad, I don't like this D-pad on my Xbox 360 controller. I'm buying the gamepad not just for Street Fighter 6, but also potentially for Tekken 8. I hope they work on this. I hope they don't abandon this tag to just, oh, it's on release, it exists, now go not here, go to the actual fighting game. I hope they don't abandon this. I hope they continue this, prove this. I hope they release this potential. Genuinely do. I genuinely do hope they realize the potential here. But the realist in me says no, it's not gonna happen. Realist in me says it's not gonna happen. Such a shame. I already have these sandals. Yeah. Anyway, that's 4,000 drive tickets. What the well. Like this is okay. All of this is overpriced. I'm gonna straight up say it. 4K drive tickets and 200 fighter bucks for this. Extremely overpriced. All of this is extremely overpriced. I'm not really okay with this. This is just overpriced. Shame. Battle Arena collaboration shop. Oh. Coming soon. Yeah, but there's no collaboration right now going on. Event counter. Winter extension of the event in battle. We want to push in details to end of that. Just say the word. But yeah, I've been repeating myself for the past 10 minutes, but yeah. Extremely flawed. A lot of potential, and in the end, I'm just afraid that none of the potential is gonna get realized, like in so many other games. Cyberpunk. A lot of potential. Maybe Phantom Liberty will fix some of the potential, but I'm not that optimistic. I'm gonna play it, mind you. But I'm not holding out hope that it's gonna realize the true potential that that world has. Which is unfortunate. Also, it should need a GTA multiplayer node, which it's not gonna have because it's running on the Red engine, which was already at its limits with Witcher 3 and then went way over its limits with Cyberpunk, so adding multiplayer to it is a recipe for an even bigger disaster, so it's never gonna happen, which means also a lot of the potential of this world, especially for role-playing, is just lost, and it doesn't need multiplayer because there's a lot of other potential it's lost in, and it's gonna get fulfilled with mods, hopefully, some of which already is in the works, of course. A lot of mods are already flowing around. But the only game that has somewhat fulfilled its potential, unironically, is No Man's Sky. Lots of promises under-delivered. But they've been fixing it, they've been fixing it, they've been fixing it, and they've been fixing it, and adding and adding, adding. Phantom Liberty is the only DLC Cyberpunk is gonna get. We already know this. After that, the game's done. Gone. And it's left up to the mods to pick up the slack of the unfulfilled potential. This game, Sweet Level 6, is at its beginning. In the hope by the end of it, it will have realized a lot of its potential. with the avatar stuff and the multiplayer stuff that it could have. I hope. I don't hope a lot, but I do hope. Hope is small, but I do hope. Yeah, that's just this. Okay, what's here? Smash and grab. First to reach a target score wins. Complete bonus chance to weaken the points. Don't get shock. Shock zone. Are all of these the same? Yeah, they all have the same gimmick. Unfortunately, it would be cool if you could like choose gimmick. If any whole new you version road doesn't mean the new users can you can change all of it if you want to change the look drop by any time. Oh, she's just the body changer. Okay. Wait, they cost Strive tickets? Wait, I'm gonna recheck that. That was weird. Wait, does it cost actually Drive tickets to change? Because you can change it for free for Seni, or I should say you can change it for Seni and the single player. Why would they change it with Strive tickets? Let me check the message again. I shouldn't have skipped it. God damn it. Leaving the shop with your altered appearance will cost 50 Drive tickets. Changes to appearance can be saved at no cost and put aside for later. This is scummy. You can do it for like 3000 Seni, which is just one fight. Once you get finished, you can get 20k Seni in like a minute if you do like the nature scrapyard hard mode. And in single player, this costs like not a lot. It costs like a couple thousand Seni, like 3k Seni or something to change your appearance. Here it costs 50 Drive tickets. That is scummy. That is legitimately scummy. Capcom, you can do this for effectively free in the single player. In the single player, characters spill over into the multiplayer characters. So asking for Drive tickets is scummy. Even if it's just 50, it's still scummy. I'm not sorry for saying this. It's literally free in the single player. But it's not free here, even though it does the exact same thing. This is nothing different to the single player. That's an L. That's a Capcom L. Yeah, and this is also honestly an L. These are way too expensive. Oh, you can't. Alright, they're not enhanceable. Right. That makes sense, yeah. This is funny. You can't see it because it's because of the appearance override that I have. and it doesn't offer a way to change the transmog appearance. That's an oversight. If I say try on, it should absolutely transmog this. Should I buy this just to see it? Also, it's funny that this is 2K and this is 4K. But wait a minute, it's bad. It shouldn't be that. I'm just gonna try this. You can only buy 3? I just realized there's a stock for these. Right, they're unique items, you can only have 1 of them. Can you delete them? And you can have 3 of those for the 3 different slots. Actually, that's scummy. Because you'd have to buy 3 of them to fill all 3 slots. Whereas these can only be put into 1 slot. So you would need to buy 3 copies. I don't like this. It's already too expensive for 1 slot, let alone 3. This is for science. This is for science. Let's check. What I want to know. Can they be color changed? That's the important part. Can they be color changed? Not here they can't. You can only buy stuff. Huh, so they don't have a color change option here. What if I leave? What if we leave here? Go into World Tour. I hit the streets. I travel here. This guy should get out of the way, and I don't know why he isn't. Yeah, this is an oversight. Anyway, apparel shop. Change color. Sort by order required. It's not in here. I see. So it can't be color changed. I haven't even looked at these yet. Wow. Wait, it's brown. It says it's black, but it's brown. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna say this. It's really sure that you can't change the color of the items you buy. And I have the strong suspicion that that is because they want to sell the color variants as full items, which is kind of scummy. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, that's kind of scummy as well. Because for all the single player items, because you can bring the multiplayer item here, but you can't change the color. So you have to pay full price if that item is in there again, but like, let's say in black. That is kind of shit. I'll be honest, that's kind of shit. Kind of scummy. Those are the rings. Those are more rings. Those are the combat gloves. Yeah, I have to say it's kind of that is kind of scummy. I'll be honest. Yeah. So the shop is also an issue. Especially if you consider the fighting pass, which you cannot buy fighting passes with drive tickets. You can only buy it with fighting bucks. These are 50. Oh, so expensive. So expensive. But these are just the base colors, right? Yeah, these are just the base color. They're not even for the outfits. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Especially with this. Especially since if you look at it, like there's literally a game locked behind the premium. What's this? Okay. There's music locked behind. That actually looks pretty good. Like there's one singular cosmetic. You get one cosmetic. and 1 cheer. This battle pass isn't worth it. It's so empty. But at least you can get your money back. If you grind the whole 230, that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, 150, 250. You can effectively get your battle pass back, which is good. Like, that's good. You can essentially, if you grind it out, you can get your money back. But what's in the battle pass is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. There's just nothing here. Like, if this was the free part of the battle pass, right? I would understand. Then you have like the stacked premium battle pass version, where like they have the they have the blind version of this right up here and the blind version of this up here, which it's not the blind version, but if you like less colorfully version of the thing right here, and then they have the stacked version, right, or something better. Like, this battle pass is just not very good. So monetization, not very good. And I think I'll leave it at that for today. Surprisingly, I thought I would stop like 1.5 to 1.5 hours ago. So what's next? Oh, what? Why is this here? This is not what I said. Oh, I screwed it up during the Summer Games Fest stuff. I'm sorry. I apologize. I screwed this up. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm gonna play. I am going to play the Lies of P demo, which I know is like 2 to 3 hours long. So that's a short stream. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And after that, I'm gonna do. Wait, tomorrow is. Oh wait, tomorrow is Thursday already. I'll be gone Friday. Friday won't be a stream. Saturday also won't be a stream. Because I'm gone there too. I'll be back Saturday evening probably, which means the next regular stream is Sunday. Do I want to grind Street Fighter on Sunday? No, I feel like I want to do another game on Sunday. And I'm gonna continue the grind, like actually trying to grind out. I'm gonna have to decide. Okay, I'm gonna try out I'm gonna try out the fundamentals and advanced stuff in the character guide for Honda and Manon. And then I'm gonna decide which one of the two characters I'm gonna play. And I think I'm gonna play Manon, because the constantly charging stuff kind of breaks my brain. I like Honda, but I think I'm gonna stick with Manon for now. But I'm still gonna try out like basics, gonna probably look at some tutorials. But that grind is probably gonna happen on Monday. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the Lies of P demo. Sunday. Sunday. Here's the question. Is Sunday gonna be Stasis Bone Token or System Shot? System Shock. Yeah, those are the two next games I'm gonna play. The question is, I think Stasis Bone Totem is shorter, so I think I'm gonna do Stasis Bone Totem. Yeah, I'm gonna do Stasis Bone Totem next. That's gonna be the Sunday game. And after the Sunday game, Monday I'm gonna do some more. As I said, I'm gonna do some more Street Fighter. I'm gonna start grinding out probably Manon. I'm still gonna look at the basic fundamentals for Honda and Manon, both the character guides they have in the game. I'm gonna look at those. Then I'm gonna start looking at the tools for Manon and probably gonna just try to grind out Manon, and then I'm gonna try fighting multiplayer. Figure out how I can do that, because I'm not very good at it. And I hope that I hope my new controller comes eventually, because I can't really stand the D-pad for fighting games on my Xbox controller. So that's the plan, and that's it. That's all for today. We're done with World Tour. For now. I think I'm done with World Tour for now. Which, to be fair, is 50 hours for me. 50 hours in World Tour is a lot. But yeah, we're gonna continue later. Goodbye.